Hi there guys, this is me Masha, this is my alpaca Bubachka, please welcome. She's gonna be with me from time to time in my videos, and me and Bubachka wanted to share tips what to do before the shooting. For models, not for models, it doesn't matter. You have a serious shooting for your business, for portfolio, for Instagram, for a client. It can be whatever shooting you need. And I'm gonna share you some tips what to do one day before the shooting and what not to do in the morning before the shooting, 1 hour before the shooting, and like 3 seconds before the shooting. It's my greatest tips which I use every time I go on a shooting. I still take every shooting seriously. Really, I had thousands of shootings. I have 3,000 pictures, model pictures. And I think some of the shootings I actually never seen in my life, so there are more. And I'm taking my job really seriously, and I'm getting prepared each and every time. I'm never like, okay, whatever. I'm beautiful the way I am, and I will go, I don't know, very last minute, not prepared, no. Maybe I'm too responsible, I don't know, but I like it that way. I like to be prepared. One day before the shooting, so you know it's tomorrow. It doesn't matter, very early in the morning, in the midday, I don't know, maybe even in the evening. I'm not drinking too much liquid one day before. I'm not drinking a lot of water, otherwise my face is gonna be a little bit swollen. And I'm not drinking alcohol because the next day, oh, I have done that and it doesn't feel good. The next day you feel headache, you feel a bit like thirsty all the time, and you need always to, to have a pause, drink water. You cannot concentrate fully on yourself, your appearance, and your shooting. You cannot enjoy yourself to the fullest. You're always thinking, oh, I would love to lay down, and alcohol looks not really good on your face. It destroys your sleep, you sleep bad, you want to pee a lot, you want to drink water a lot, and you can also look swollen from all the liquids, whether it's tea, coffee, alcohol, and even water, but alcohol is strongly not advised one day before the shooting. Maybe if you're going on some birthday party, tiny bit of wine, but like tiny bit, and then refill your water balance with water, and that's all. Yeah, please. One day before, wash your hair, or if you have time, because if I have call time at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., I'm gonna do it one day before. But if I have call time at 11, 10, I can still wake up at, I don't know, 7, 8, and I have time to wash my hair. So wash your hair. It's gonna be much more easier for hairstylists to style it, and actually it's not really pleasant because I was working in beauty industry, and I lost this from my microphone. So I was working in a beauty industry, and it's so gross to touch greasy hair, oily hair. It's not pleasant. And if you don't have a hairstylist, it's gonna be much more easier for you to style it in the morning, and it's gonna look much more nicer. Also, one day before, do a face mask, so your face will look moisture the next morning and shiny and, I don't know, fresh. And also shave. Yeah, I mean, you want your legs to be smooth on the pictures, right? If you're gonna do a bikini shooting, for example. And make sure you have manicure, pedicure. If you have dirt under your nails, then I don't need to explain that. You do your manicure and pedicure. It's one day before. And also the most important thing is to get enough of sleep. Go to bed earlier if you have really early call time. Otherwise, lack of sleep gonna be on your face tomorrow. So sleep is essential. Also, what I recommend to do one day before is to ask for a mood board and search for some poses in Pinterest. It can be Pinterest, it can be Google, but usually I use just Pinterest. It's enough for me. Maybe Instagram. But I use, for example, just Pinterest for my poses ideas. It's totally enough for me. There are so many beautiful pictures. And just create a folder called posing, shooting, for this, for that, for my site, for a class, for, I don't know, cover of a magazine, and just save there your favorite poses you want to repeat tomorrow. No need to memorize them. and do exact the same thing, because we're all different, and that model on Pinterest suits this pose, you personally will suit another pose. So I don't like memorizing poses, but I just like to have an idea in my mind how I wanna move. You save those pictures, around 9-10 pictures with different poses. You practice in front of the mirror a little bit, because maybe on yourself you wouldn't like that pose. Yeah, you would change it. So practice a little bit, 10-15 minutes. It doesn't need to take a lot of time. And then it's gonna be much more easier for you the next morning, because you're gonna, before the shooting, open this folder, see like, oh, okay, this pose, this pose, this pose, this. Then you will close your phone and you will have exact picture in your mind how you wanna move, and you're not gonna look confused in front of the photographer, in front of the camera. And let's imagine we slept a lot. We look amazing. The next morning, what we're gonna do before the shooting? First of all, wash your face. It should be clean. It should be without any like oil, for example, or mask from the day before. So make sure your face is clean canvas, so makeup artist can do his or her magic with you. If your face still looks a little bit swollen and you wanna reduce that, just put cold patches under your eye area. Yeah, because we can see puffness over here and under eyes. It's the most like crucial zone for us. So put eye patches in the fridge. It's my great tip, because I see when they're cold, they're working much more better. If you don't have eye patches, maybe some, I don't know, cucumbers, something cold, you know. But I would prefer eye patches because they moisture your skin over here. For example, I have a bit dry area here, I have lots of wrinkles, so I love to put it here. So swollenness is going away and my under eye zone looks more moistured. Then in the morning, pack your bag with shoes, clothes you need. Do prepare nude underwear and also sticker on your nipples, because bras usually looks not really good on the pictures. I usually never wear a bra. And I know some clothes can be transparent, for example, white blouse, something like that. So please wear or seamless bra, or seamless nude bra, or you can buy these stickers on nipples. You can order them online a couple of days before the shooting, and they're really easy to use, and you know, you can use them a couple of times. It's not like a sticker and you're throwing them away. You're gonna reuse it for other occasions, other shootings, and so on and so on. And also seamless nude panties. Why seamless? Because sometimes when you have lace and you have really tight dress, for example, you're gonna see your underwear and it's not looking nice. And if you have something white, for example, I had this amazing shooting with white dress and I put seamless underwear, because if I would wear black, you will see, you will know that it will be a little bit see-through. So nude underwear, for example, Skims brand is really cool. I love how it looks like. Or maybe Uniqlo, it's gonna look just perfect. Really, just try to match the color of the lingerie with the color of your skin. You know, don't go too dark or too pale. And also pack some lip balm, because our lips are getting dry so fast. And I have a little bit wrinkles after talking, after doing something, after getting tired, after getting thirsty. So it's very good, even if you have makeup artists, bring your own hand cream and lip balm. Just to put cream on your hands. They also can be really dry. Maybe the studio is going to be with really dry air and you didn't want that, you know, wrinkled skin. Also, if you want to look a bit skinnier, that's and more tanned, it's my little tip for you to bring oil. Bronzing oil with some shimmer, because you will put it on your arms, or maybe over here on the legs. It's essential thing for shooting in lingerie, and you're gonna look slimmer because of the shyness. And usually oil add like +1 tone to your skin. So if you are, as me, wasn't sunbathing a lot this year, I mean, in Berlin it's very hard. There is no sun. There was no sun in July. Then bring some oil with you. I have like really the cheapest oil. I just I don't need like good quality. I need just to put it on myself and then I'm washing it away. And then what to do 1 hour before the shooting? Go out earlier. When you're in a hurry, you're gonna run, you're gonna look red, you're gonna sweat, your makeup will melt if you will come with the makeup. So hurrying up and being late is no go for a model and no go for any shooting, because photographer, you're paying for the studio, you're losing your money, photographer is going to be nervous, makeup artist is going to be nervous. So 1 hour before the shooting, just go away, go out from your apartment, even if it's like 30 minutes till your place. But yeah, it's better to be earlier there. You can buy a coffee somewhere, tea, I don't know, whatever. Then what to do when you arrive at the studio? There are also a couple of great tips that I always use. Try to speak to every team member of your shooting. Photographer, makeup artist, I don't know, stylist, assistant, so on and so on. It's a great tip for a model and for everyone else, because when you have this good connection with photographer, I love taking pictures with friends. We're having fun. I'm doing silly posing. I'm so open to everything because they're my friends. I know them. And yeah, with maybe unknown person, it's going to be a little bit like, who is she? Blah, 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 blah. I have some doubts. Photographer is so unfriendly or quiet. I don't know. So go to the team, ask some basic questions. So you know, to melt the ice between you, and also bring some snacks. For example, sometimes I'm buying just gummies, really cheap €1 gummies, and just asking to if whoever wants this kind of snacks. And you know, when you share something, food, drinks, just to bring some snacks, biscuits, I don't know, gummy bears, something like that. It's very cheap, it's very affordable, and you will melt this ice in between you. And the team's gonna be like, oh yeah, of course, I want something sweet, why not? If they don't want, insist on getting some. And then you're eating all together, maybe do a joke. I'm not good at jokes, I'm not doing that, but yeah, I'm trying to smile and trying to tell my story a little bit, and I'm trying to ask questions about the shooting, the style. Client want me to smile, to be serious, aggressive, pose, I don't know, slowly, fast, and so on and so on. So it's really cool tip to, I don't know, to talk to people. Also, 3 minutes before the shooting, you go to the toilet, or maybe you do it in front of the team, and do a couple of big inhales and exhales, just to relax your body. They should be long, not like, no. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Do, for example, 3. I can even feel right now my heartbeat. It's getting a little bit slower. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm more serious, not sleepy, but more calm, I would say. And also, if you're feeling a lot of stress in your hands and legs, just go to the toilet and jump a little bit. Do some silly movements. Jump it off. It's a great tip from my acting courses when we were really nervous before going on a stage, before practicing our scenes. Our teacher said, like, yeah, just jump a little bit, just to, you know, because if we stand still and we are so, you know, stiff in our stomach, legs and arms as well, and we wanna hinge, yeah, we wanna hide ourselves, and jumps, really big jumps, huge jumps, they help us to have this release in our body. And also 3 minutes before the shooting, open that Pinterest folder to remind yourself poses and pictures and recreate them in front of the camera. So here are my tips. If you want to learn more tips and if you want to become camera confidence for once and for all, then I'm waiting for you on my camera confidence course. All the details are over there in the description below, and I'm wishing you a great day, and I'm kindly asking you for like and comment and your following, because I try to make content every week. I'm trying to be constant, and your like and your comment would mean a world to me, really. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.